entertained? Are you not entertained?
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Why so serious?
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Well, I'm not gonna leave you alone. I want you to get mad. You gotta say, I'm a human being. God damn it! My life has value. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Hey everybody, welcome to the game show called And the Word Is. And I'm sure you saw the intro there. When you think of Braveheart, Taken, and Network, you think funny little game show. Well, that's what that is. And I'm your host, Buddy Fitzpatrick. Thank you so much for joining us. This is our first episode. So here we go. We're going to crank through it. We're going to have a lot of fun, that's for sure. So let's get right to it. I want to introduce the comic contestants. Everyone you're going to see today is a professional stand-up comic, actor, and now a professional contestant on the game show, And the Word Is. So first up, or I'll just go down and just bring them all on. Julia Scotti, ladies and gentlemen. Vince Valentine. Richie Byrne. Oh, our own, very own Richie Byrne. Anita Wise. And last but not least, Paul Lyons. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi, buddy.
Hey, you say, buddy?
Hey, you're all here. Okay, we're going to get right to it, and then we'll talk a little later. Are you all ready to play? And the word is.
So exciting.
Exciting. All I know is that Julia doesn't want to go first. So let's see if that really happens. Okay, let me run by the rules, and then we'll go right into round one. The rules are: the first rule of the game is to have fun and interject, interfere, intersect, interpose, intrude whenever you feel the need. The object of the game is to extemporize on the word that you are given. Okay, round one, ding, ding, ding. When we get more of a budget, we'll actually have a ding, ding, ding.
We can't bell?
Like Apollo Creed and Rocky, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Maybe if we all chip in, we can come up with $1.29 to buy a school bell for you.
No.
I just thought of it. I'm so sorry. I'll be better prepared. I even need a whistle. All right.
And you need a smoke machine. Smoke machine, too.
And a t-shirt cannon.
As some people disappear, I'm going to run through round one.
Anita.
Who did we lose? Anita?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope Anita knows how to play round one. And guess what? If she comes back in time, I will pick her first without her even knowing it. So here we go, as Vince puts his big finger right up in front. I will pick the first comic contestant and give them the word. I will give you a word. You will have 90 seconds, which I will watch the clock. You have 90 seconds to riff, play, jam, improvise, perform, strum, and noodle anywhere your thoughts take you. Simple enough. From there on in, the comic contestant that I picked will then pick another comic contestant with their own word, so on and so forth. And when we run through everyone, we'll move on to round two. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Did we get Anita back?
No, I think she quit. I think she got nervous, buddy.
She just didn't want to be first.
Yeah.
All right, so Paul, let's do you first. Pick a
All right.
number from 1 to 23.
A number from 1 to 20, 11.
Ooh, that's a bad word. Are you ready? Get ready, because the clock starts immediately. Are you ready, Paul?
Oh, I thought I was going to pontificate on 11.
No, you're going to pontificate on the word. You're going to pontificate on the
Buddy, were we able to buy a clock? Can we afford a clock?
Hey, we can't even go up to 25.
Oh, you made me hit world clock. Now I got to go hit stopwatch again. All right, here we go. Paul, are you ready? The word you picked yourself. This is your own fault.
Okay.
Oracle. Go.
Oh, wow. Oracle is one of those words that I still don't really know. But I'll probably I use it once in a while, or I know it's a company in San Francisco. It's called Oracle, but I think an oracle is a seer. But
a seer? Oh, like a seer.
No, a seer, like a seer, like SEER, a person who sees but an oracle. I don't. That's a weird word.
You picked it. You picked it.
I know, but I've never. I don't think I've actually ever used it in my life. Or like
You never
how
saw
would
the Matrix?
who would ever refer to somebody like, "Wow, that guy's a real oracle"?
It's in the Matrix.
Oh, is it? Is it?
It's a character in the Matrix.
Oh, is that just his name, or he's supposed
Her
to
name.
be? The more I think about it, the more I realize I don't have a clue what an oracle is.
You use oracle more than the word matrix.
Yeah, Matrix, but Oracle, that's a guy's name. Then what Oracle?
You're done. By the way, you ran out of your time. Sorry.
It's not 90 seconds.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It didn't feel like it to you?
90 seconds is a minute 30, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you did good. I think you did good for not knowing
Yes.
what the word was.
Maybe you should visit an oracle and she would be able to tell you what the word is.
Yeah.
But you're exactly right. I think it is a seer, someone who sees.
Yes.
It is. They
It's
used
an
to go in the old days. They would go to the Oracle at Delphi. Delphi was in Greece. They
I don't
would
even know
walk-
what Delphi is. Okay.
No, I'm just told you what it is. It's a town in Greece. It's right outside of
I thought it was a college.
that's of Delphi.
It's
Oh,
also a town
Delphi.
in Georgia.
Oh, Delphi, Georgia, Anita. Okay. Anita chiming in.
No, Delphi, Greece. There
Like
was
a
no
movie?
Georgia yet. There was no college. They would just go to Delphi, talk to the Oracle.
Julia, oh, really? And that's where the oracle, and was it some guy sitting on top of a mountain?
It actually was. It was the Oracle. Yeah, it was like a Senior Wences kind of guy. Hey, what's your problem? You know.
Okay, I just picture Ed Sullivan going up and visiting the oracle. Paul, it is
Hey,
your
Nick,
turn.
I meant-
It is your turn to pick a comic and give them a word, unless you want to ask them to pick a number from 1 to 23.
Now he's changing the rules.
Oh.
We can do that. It's the first episode.
I
Sorry,
like,
Julia.
I like picking the numbers. I like picking the numbers. So I'll pick Vince,
Okay, Vince.
and Vince can pick a number.
Now, the only number you can't pick, of course, is 11, because then you'd get oracle again.
Okay. I'll take, like a nice Italian boy, I'll take my mother's birthday, 21.
Ooh, okay. Are you ready for your word?
Yes, I am.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous, Vince?
Oh, nervous? No. I thought you said you would know this. I'm like, I'm not that good. I'm not the
The
oracle.
word is not nervous.
He's so nervous he didn't hear me. Okay, here you go. The word is rules.
Rules?
RULES. Go.
Oh, who the heck? Look, there's one thing I don't like to follow is rules. Okay, I have a very, very big problem with authority, especially if that person in authority has no idea what they're doing. And unfortunately, we live in the beginning of the 21st century, and the world is populated with people who are in charge that don't know what they're doing. In fact,
You're not referring
I
to
go
me,
out of my-
right? Okay.
no, not you, buddy. Not no.
Okay, Vince.
Changing the rules in the middle of the show. Never heard of that. But no, I'm a follower of rules if it's something that I want to learn or something I want to respect. But like the Dalai Lama says, learn the rules so you can break them properly.
And I believe the Dalai Lama is an oracle.
When did he say that, by the way? I don't remember him saying that.
I think it's. I got a book. I think I sold it in a book or a T-shirt. It might have been a T-shirt.
He said it when he was on. He said it when he was on Dick Cavett. Okay, go ahead.
I think it was Dolly Madison.
Don't mind Madison.
Dolly Madison owned llamas. That you're getting that confused.
And one of them was Dalai's Lama.
Isn't it Delphi Madison?
You're just running out the time, and the rules
I'm
are
still going. Oh, I'm
that
sorry.
I have
Okay.
to stop at a minute 30, and your time is up. Okay,
Well,
very
I'm
good.
going to keep going because I don't like rules.
There you go. Very good.
Vince.
Vince Valentine, real quick, tell us what you've been up to, because you haven't been working like all of us, but you do tour with a particular show. Is that not right?
That is correct. Oh my gosh, for the last 16, 17 years, I've been touring with the longest running one-person show in Broadway history, Defending the Caveman. We are obviously on hiatus. We're hoping to come roaring back because it is just a one-person show with a very small staff. So as they Let theaters have more capacity. It's only me backstage doing the
It's
show,
COVID.
so
it's COVID
easy.
friendly. My gosh.
Very COVID friendly.
Very
Very
COVID
very
friendly.
COVID friendly.
Well, let's
yes.
get back to defending the caveman. All right, now
Yes.
you get to pick another comic contestant and either give them a word or ask them to pick a number between 1 and 23.
Okay. I'm going to pick Julia, but she has to pick an even number.
Okie dokie.
6. That's an even number.
Ooh, 6. Ooh, good luck. Ooh. All right. Are you ready? I'm just going to throw the word at you, lovely.
I am ready.
Hitchhike. Go.
Hitchhike. You know, when I was much younger, I used to hitchhike down highways all the time, even if I wasn't going anywhere. Oftentimes, I just go, I feel like going out on a date, and I'd wait for some. I was still a guy at the time, and I just would show a little cheesecake, raise my jeans leg, and just, do one of those. But usually, it was just some guy in a tractor trailer who wanted to take me cross country in exchange for hamburgers and anal sex. And I just was not into that at the time. But I agreed to wax.
It is the thumb.
Am I done?
No, it is the thumb.
It's on a roll here.
It was an anal sex joke. I'm sorry. I did an anal sex
You
joke.
weren't into hamburgers?
Hamburgers and anal sex, which is the name of my new album, by the way. Keep laughing. I'm eating the time up here. We got as far as we busted flat in Baton Rouge. Waiting for the train. My spirit was as broken as my jeans. I never understood that. Anyway, Bobby flagged the diesel down, and he played a tune or something. So I no longer hitchhike because it's dangerous. You could get killed. Not to mention, you can get cholesterol from too many hamburgers at truck stops. So
okay, perfect way to bring that little ditty to a close. And you know what, Julia, I am here to tell you that if you name your next album Hamburgers and Anal Sex, you wouldn't even have to put material on it. It would sell.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man.
All right. So now we're getting into the flow. We all know how this works. So, Julia, now you pick someone and either give them a word or ask them to pick a number from 1.
All right. It's who the only left is Richie and Anita, right?
Yep, that's true.
I'm going to have to go with my buddy Anita. So let's go with Anita.
Oh, God. No one wants me. Thank God.
No, I was, you know what? It was
That just
close.
means you're next.
It was close. I really struggled with. I had a moral dilemma with it over it though. But she's a good friend, and I don't know. Anyway, so pick a number, Anita.
All right, 13.
Ooh, I like that. You just go for it. It's actually a very good luck word. And I'm going to start the clock when I tell you the word. Are we ready, Anita Wise?
Yeah. Yes.
Thief. Thief. Thief.
Thief.
Go.
Okay.
Thief.
Oh my goodness. All right. Thief. The thief of time is the very first thing that I thought of, and that
Thief.
is sort of the whole COVID experience for me is the thief of time, because it's like it just stopped, and I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what day it is. I have to look at calendar. You know what? How I tell what day it is, and I'm not even always sure. My pill box. I have a little pill box with all the pills every day, and I look at it and I go, "How did I miss Wednesday? Why is Wednesday empty? It's Wednesday," and then I have to stop and think and go, "No, it's actually Thursday. Oh, I didn't mess up. Oh, so happy." So that was like a thief of a year. It was that kooky COVID thing, and I'm happy to use it in the past tense because I'm like an optimist that way. And thief is also a thief of hearts. Some people, they just make you want to be with them, and then they don't want to back. And I think I'm getting into a little area. So,
I think you teach. I think you missed a pill.
I've missed a few of them and taken a few too many, something like that. But anyway.
Well,
yeah,
you
that's
got
the
it.
number
You
three.
got through the 90 seconds. And for someone who calls themselves an
Yay.
optimist, you picked number 13. I think that's pretty brilliant. Anita Wise. Anita, tell us what's going on with you. Any shows coming up on Zoom or any more stand-up happening coming up?
Yes, there's a show Saturday with comedytherapy.com, Jim Andrinos' series.
Okay, good.
Well, I say him, but he has other people involved, but he's my main connection. Comedytherapy.com, I think it
Which
is.
is on this channel.
It's on this channel? Okay, good.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm
Very
not really
good.
sure of the mechanics.
Way to
There it
promote
is.
it.
And then I have a live booking. Wait, one more. Live booking, a real, like in person. I don't even know how to do that anymore, but I have till June to figure it out. June 10th at Broadway Comedy Club in Manhattan.
That's
Yay.
excellent. Well, hopefully these will start paying again and you can buy a computer so you can get off your phone and stop freezing. All right, let's move
Wait a
on.
minute. You never asked me what I'm doing.
I didn't ask you or Paul. I know what I'm doing.
You didn't ask me what I was doing after my turn.
And I didn't ask Paul either because I know what I'm doing. Who's the host here?
That's right, Julia. Who's the host? Who's the host there? Hamburgers and anal.
So, Anita, I wonder who you're going to pick. And you either can give him or her a word or you can ask him or her to pick a number.
Well, I think I'll pick Richie.
Ooh.
And my word for you, Richie, is voracious.
Ooh,
Voracious.
voracious. Richie, go.
Voracious.
I'd rather pick a number. And the number I want to
Okay,
pick is
pick a number.
24.
Richie,
24.
Oh, are you okay? 24. You son of a bitch! You're just riding the clock because you have to look up voracious.
I don't have to look up voracious, but I do have to look up a joke with voracious in it.
What rhymes with voracious?
Loquacious?
Julia.
Voracious, fucking voracious.
Fascist, fallacious,
Spacious?
spacious.
Trivial?
Are we doing poetry or are we doing?
Richie, do you want me to stop the clock and start
No,
over?
no, I love this. This is exactly what
Rapacious.
Voracious. I love to eat. I know that's hard to tell, but I love to eat. And when I eat, I don't believe, like they tell you should eat 5 times a day, but small meals. I don't believe in that because I'm a voracious eater.
Ooh, okay.
And when I eat a lot, which causes me to gain weight. And then I have to go on a diet and I juice. I'm really reaching here, buddy. I juice.
You're a voracious juicer.
I'm a voracious juicer because it's healthy. It's healthy. Last night I juiced a chicken cutlet Parmesan Hero.
But you added spinach.
I did. Thank you, buddy. Any help you could give me, I'll take it. I'm not opposed to help from anybody. But normally what I like in my juicing is hamburger and anal sex. But I'll normally.
I think we have a title for this episode.
This is a big show.
Other people's words.
And your time is up. But go ahead. You want to finish your thought? Go right ahead.
No, I'm more than done.
You're done. You're done.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Anita.
So I want to get to
I think
Richie.
Voracious Juicer is your album title.
Voracious Juicer. Yeah.
Voracious Juicer. All right,
Yeah.
we all have to come up with an album title after the show. So we have 2 now, 4 to go. All right, are we ready to move on to round 2? And this is the round where I ask Paul and Richie what they're doing with their life.
See.
Yeah, I figured that out.
All right, here's where I'm going to actually, what am I doing? Oh, I'm going to text you guys a word. and you're going to look at the word, but Anita, you'll pick your own word because we don't want to lose you again. So you're going to pick your own word when it's your turn. But I am going to start by texting Vince a word right now. And Vince, do your best to do what we did in round 1, but do not mention the word at all.
Like charades or not? Like
just do what you did in the first round. Talk about it. Comment on it. Whatever you want to do, and let's see if you can do it in a way that we can try. You know, if we were giving points, you'd try to stump us.
Oh, stump you.
Yes. We're going to try to figure out what the word is. Paul, you have a question?
Yes. Do you say what the word was at the end, or we all try to guess what the word was?
You're going to try to guess what the word was before I tell you what the word was. Okay. Did you get the word?
Yes, I did, and I want you to guess it, or I don't want you to guess it. You want me to talk around it?
Yeah, you want to talk around it, but don't be so vague. Don't be, if the word's airplane, don't talk about how I like to float in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that might work, buddy.
Yes.
If we get the word, should he say, "Oh, you got it"? Or is that part of this? Or
I don't know. I was thinking giving him a full 60 seconds. This is only 60 seconds. I was thinking of giving him a full 60 seconds, but if someone wants to chime in before, let's give him the full 60 and see how that works.
Then we'll decide.
And then we'll go one by one to see what
the word at the same time, or?
Oh my God!
How long was this show, by the way?
It was.
You keep asking questions. 4 hours.
Can we ring our bell if we think we have the word?
Let's look at the water bell, Paul.
Yes, Paul, go ding, ding, ding. All right, here we go. Ready, Vince? Yeah. When I say go, you got 60 seconds. Maybe 60 seconds would be too long, but let's try 60. Ready, go.
Okay. So when I was a little kid, I went into my friend's parents' house. As a little kid, we hung out at and his mom had this. She's a very superstitious person, and she always had like all kinds of good luck charm stuff around the house. And this this one, the word that I'm talking about, used to sit in a corner, and it used to face the front door. And apparently, in some cultures, that is a sign of good luck. I don't even understand how they came along with this. Maybe she was also a big fan of Walt Disney, and Marlon Perkins, perhaps. I do know her favorite joke. The punchline was walk 'em and pitch to the giraffe. I know that was her favorite joke to tell.
Well, there you go. There's your 60 seconds, Vince.
Okay.
What was her joke?
The joke she loved to tell, the punchline to the joke was walk him and pitch to the giraffe.
Ah.
So, anybody have an idea of what he's talking about?
I do.
Go ahead, Julia.
Elephant.
Paul,
Bingo.
What do you think? Okay. I was going to go around before we. It's okay.
Maybe if you played the rules better, buddy. We would.
I know. Maybe if Julia would have asked more questions, we would have gotten to that. Paul, what did you think?
Because I'm smart.
I was thinking Marlin. I was thinking Marlin. I don't know.
Marley Matlin?
No, Marlin, the magician. Marlin, isn't he like a
magician? An illusionist.
Merlin. He was an oracle.
Merlin.
Yeah.
An oracle who loved hamburgers and something else. Anita, did you have an idea what it was?
I had
Anita?
no idea. I figured it was
no
an
idea.
animal. I got that far. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Richie?
I thought it was Anita's pillbox.
Facing the door. Okay, so now, Paul, as I text the word to you, tell us what's going on. Anything coming up that we should? Did you write another book, perhaps?
I'm always updating my book. It's My Leaves of Grass. So every week I actually have a new essay in my book. So essentially I have a new book every week. But I'm constantly updating it. So I just came out with the 2021 version of my book.
Excellent. So, he's looking at his word.
Yeah.
Yes, continue.
Okay, I'll continue. I could talk about I could just go on and talk about my book just forever. I am so excited about my book.
He's on the timer, by the way.
Yes,
Is the word?
I just love my book. I can't stop talking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. It's the funniest. It's a funny book. It's an insightful book. Pardon if I happen to express myself a bit too much, but I just adore.
Richie's chomping at the bit because I think he knows what it is.
No, I don't. I didn't even know he started.
Yes, we started.
I didn't know it started either. I thought he was just going on about the fucking.
I just was like, that's enough with the fucking book.
That's the word. No.
So I tend to get this way when I talk about my book, and I follow. I just start. I can't.
Time's up, Paul. Very good. I would have gotten it. I don't know about anybody else, but I would have gotten it. Richie, what do you think?
We had someone write in on the comments.
Okay.
Down to the felt, and I think they're right.
Let me say the word.
You see it, buddy?
I do not. Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Sorry, down to the.
That was the word I picked.
Really? Okay.
Well,
Good.
a variation of it, yeah.
Ooh, I think Paul's going to be the first one that gets a point during this game.
Does anybody have an idea?
Anita, Vince?
Enthusiastic.
Author?
No.
Yeah.
No. What was he
What
doing?
the word is?
Obsessed was the closest. What did you say, Julia?
It was either obsession or obsessive.
Paul, why don't you tell everybody what your word was?
Elephant.
Oh man.
No, the word was bloviate.
Oh, that was my second choice.
You know what? I almost said bloviate, but I didn't know the word until you just said it now. So,
You know what I do all the time? When I'm texting, I put the name of the person in, but then I continue writing what I'm texting in the name.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that? Oh my God, constantly doing that.
bloviate and hamburgers.
I'm in the
All right,
middle.
Julia.
I'm in the middle of reading Madame Bovary.
Oh,
so.
Bloviated right now.
Well done, Paul. I'm going to give you another point for that because that was very funny.
I get a half a point for Madame Bovary. No,
All right, I'll give you half a point.
thank you.
Julia, when you look at her thinking, I know. Now remember, try not to say the word, and your time starts.
12? I know I'm not supposed to say the word. I've seen game shows. I know how this works.
Julia, wipe your mouth, sit up straight, and start. Go.
I'll just make sure I got the right word.
Oh, now you got 5 seconds already gone by.
All right, stop. All right, so okay. So this is something I think we've all experienced in the land of COVID. We like to go to work every weekend at different clubs and the senior citizen developments and all over the country. That's what we do. And now we can't do it. And it's not because we don't have any. None of us are making any money, except for Vince. He's doing real well.
Look at Vince. Vince may disagree, but we'll talk about that.
I've had to rely on the kindness of strangers to provide me with the funds to live in the manner in which I've become accustomed. And there are times when I ask for help, and I must, I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort from the poors on 7th Avenue.
What a great way to end this. Simon and Garfunkel reference for those of you. And Vince, the word is not bullshit. Just so you don't guess that one. Anybody have a guess?
I just want to say my book is incredible.
Charity?
Charity?
What's that?
Charity?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I would have, yeah, that's where I was.
Anybody from the audience taking a guess?
That's how damn good I am.
You know what, Julia? I thought for sure you came the closest to describing it, and they're not getting it. That's interesting to me.
Humbling?
No.
Kindness, generosity.
Hookers. Biggie.
You know who that is, buddy?
Biggie Nick. No.
That's Nick, who used to book Stand Up New York. Remember the manager at Stand Up New York?
And he says hookers. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Why didn't I think of that word? Julia, why don't you tell everybody what your word was?
Unemployment.
Oh.
Ah!
Did you know, buddy? Oh, yeah, you did. You gave it to me.
Oh my God. When she leans like this, she's smoking a joint. And she comes back up. Holy crap.
Sorry about that.
All right, Richie, I'm going to text your word while Julia brings us up to date on her one-woman show, what she's doing with her documentary, because you're getting a lot of play on that as well.
Yeah, we're getting a lot to play. My documentary, Julia Scotti, Funny That Way, is now playing at the Athena Film Festival. And you can go to athenafilmfestival.com. You can see it now for $12 right up until the 21st of this month. It's a pretty good documentary by Susan Sandler. And then
Very good documentary. Incredible documentary.
It's a phenomenal documentary, yes.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
she did a good job. Much
Amazing.
better than I would have done if I'd have been involved. And I've also got More Funny Women of a Certain Age on Showtime. Carol Montgomery's wonderful special. And what am I leaving out?
Your podcast with her, or the way when you get together.
Podcast with her. There's something else. I can't.
Well, we're not done yet. We can come back to it.
Yeah, it'll come to me. It's,
While
Your
Julia's
live
thinking, can we start
performance?
my clock?
huh?
What's that?
Shades.
What's that?
Julia's thinking of the word. Can we start my clock?
So we'll give time for Julie to think of what she wants to say, and we'll give time for all of us to guess what Richie's talking about. Richie, go.
Okay. Well, my word can be up or down.
I love it when only I get it.
Well, there are many things you can do with my word. It can help you in so many ways. It can be a reliever in some ways. It can help hold things in. You could use it on your lip.
Okay.
It's probably one of the most important inventions of our time. And there's just so many things about it that are important to us. It can keep us warm. It can make us cold, up or down. We can use it in ways that save energy.
The clues abound, people. In that 1 minute, he gave you all the clues you need. And I want you all to say the word at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, say it.
Accu-Jack.
Paul, what did you say?
Vaseline.
You didn't. Penis has to be a dick. That's hilarious. That
You're
was
close,
significant.
Nick. You're close.
Very, very close. As well as you are, oddly, Paul. Anybody else want to take a stab at it?
Glue?
Lube?
Glue?
Yeah.
Lube.
Lube? No. Anita? Anita's. Oh.
Rodum, very
Water.
close.
Water? Nope. Vince?
I had glue.
Richie, you get 2 points for that one because that was just that was fantastic. Richie, tell everybody what the word was.
Zipper.
What does that have to do with putting it on your lips?
What?
Oh, zipper your lip.
Your lip.
Oh, okay.
Zipper. Oh.
It can be up, it can be down. Shut up, Julia. This was good.
Well, she got 2 points.
Well, she
Nobody
can-
gets mine. I didn't get 2 points.
All right.
Why? Because he's a man?
Can't even, yeah, because I'm a man.
No, Texas, man. I am out of here.
You have 2 points right there, Julia.
Did I?
2
Oh, you didn't
points.
tell me that. All right.
I don't have to tell everybody anything. I'm the host and the god of this show.
Thank you.
Anita, you get to pick
Buddy,
a word.
can I just say you are really drunk with power since we gave you
All right, that's enough, Richie. Anita, you get to pick a word, and this time I will play. Tell me when you want your clock to start.
Pick
You
a word.
Okay.
Giving a
Now.
Okay, go.
Oh,
So, all right, I'm going. It's in the air.
It's in
and
the air.
In the wall.
Mm.
And it's in the wall. And it's something that you miss when it's not there, but you take for granted. And it's kind of which century are we in? 21st? It's like a 20th, no, it's actually a 19th century invention. And it's exciting and sometimes a little shocking. And when you comb your hair, sometimes you make it yourself.
And your time is up.
And
you want to give one more? Yes. Your time is up. I think I know it, but I'm gonna relinquish and let the go ahead, everybody.
Electricity.
Electricity.
Vince.
Electric. Woogie woogie woogie.
Richie.
I had nothing except that I felt like talking about brushing your hair with bald men on the show just wasn't a fair quote.
And Nick said asbestos, and that's exactly what I thought in the beginning, but I went with electricity as well.
Yeah. What was it, Anita?
It was. Yeah,
electricity.
It was but my electric bill was sitting here, and that's all I could think of was PSC&G. So I thought, all right, it's electricity.
You know, I'm getting these calls from people leaving me messages saying, we're calling from PSC&G and we're about to shut your electric off. Please call us and so you can pay your bill. I don't even have PSC&G. So, yeah, just putting that out there. Don't
scam. Do you think that person's watching this show?
Let's hope so, because we know where they are. All right. We have time for round 3, don't we, Richie?
Absolutely.
I gave them your number, buddy.
What's that? Anita?
I gave them your number. It didn't work.
Well, just for that, you have to bring wait, who did I miss? Did I miss anybody about bringing up to date? I think I covered everybody. Did I not? Richie. Let's go for it. Talk about this channel and talk about what's going on in your life and bring us up to date. And then we'll move right into round 3, which is called Sure, I Know What That Means. But go ahead, bring us up to date.
Well, for 3 years now, I've had a podcast with Mark Riccadonna.
I didn't even know that.
Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. And we've been doing it for many years. And we hooked up with Tom Bannis, who you guys all met. He's our producer, and he put us on Twitch and gave us our own channel. And we're really thrilled to be here. And we're adding shows all the time on Twitch. Jim Mandrinos has a show that Anita's going to be on next week. And John Pavaromo has a show. Vinny Nardiello has a new show coming up. They're all different kinds of shows. Some are just plain podcasts. Others are more inventive. Sometimes we're going to be doing game shows like this. This is like we're doing here. And our goal is to go 24/7 as a real channel here on Twitch. So make sure you watch as much as you can. And that's
is your podcast just a lot of it is just jokes or just kind of
we interview different comedians, and we'd love to have you all on. Julia, we had you on, right? Buddy's been on.
I've been on.
I think that was the one where we talked. Yeah.
You did the round table, which is another. Mark and I host a different show on Fridays. On Wednesdays, we do Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling, where we have one comic on every week, and we talk to them. On Fridays, we do the round table, where we take a basic theme from comedy, and we have guests around that theme. We did a show on women of a certain age, funny women of a certain age last week, and Julia came on with Carol, and who else? Kerry Louise, and who else? Somebody was on.
I don't remember any of it. It was
James Condon, maybe? No? Okay.
No, it doesn't. Whoever. They're not watching. They won't be offended.
That's true.
Did you say Jay London?
Condon.
Oh,
yes.
Yes, Jay London is a woman of
Jay London.
Well, he is of a certain age, but that's as far as we'll go.
So made me laugh.
That's all.
Oh, Jay London was great.
Hey, Julia, nobody interrupted you when you couldn't remember what you were doing.
I'm going to take
you know what, Richie? You get an extra point for that. Okay, here we go. All right.
I think I'm way ahead here.
Welcome back to End the Word Is, and we're up to round 3. Everyone is tied, by the way. We all have 2 points, so this is the clincher. Anybody's game at this point. Here are the rules to round 3. I will give you, let me put it like this so it doesn't look like I'm looking down. Okay, now it looks like I'm looking into the camera because we need a budget for a bell and cue cards. I will give you a word, and you have 90 seconds to carry it out, act upon, implement, run, go, and put on as if you know what the word means. You can pretend not to know what the word means and really know what the word means. Or you really know what the word means and pretend not to. But give your definition, go off on it as in round 1, talk about it as if you know exactly what the word is. At the end of this round, each comic contestant will take a guess on whether or not you actually knew what you were talking about. You have to be honest and say, yes, I knew the word, or no, I didn't know the word. Please, on your word of honor, everybody hold up their right hand. They will not go on their phone and look up the definition. If you do, you will hear this. We also need a budget for an thing. All right. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? And this time, Julia, I am going to start with you.
Ooh.
Are we ready?
Ooh.
Your word is taradiddle.
Did you say paradiddle?
Taradiddle, starting with a T as in Tom. Taradiddle.
Okay. Wow. A taradiddle it's a drum rudiment. There are two drum rudiments. They sound very much alike, and people always get them confused. One is a paradiddle, and that goes like right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, and then you do that real fast. That's a paradiddle. A taradiddle goes with right, 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 left, left, right, right. Yeah, there's still 5 strokes, but it's right, 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 left, right, right. And it's a very difficult rudiment to master. It's a lot like the single stroke roll, which is also the idea with the taradiddle is to make it sound very smooth and even, as if you're not accenting when you're playing it. I struggled for years with the taradiddle. The paradiddle I got down. The duodiddle and the duodiddy, that was completely two different rudiments. The duodiddy.
And you know what, Julia, I'm sorry, your time is up, but I know you are a drummer. I know you are a drummer. I know you've been drumming for a long time.
Right.
So, folks, Anita, Richie, Paul, Vince, let's start with Vince. What do you think?
Yeah.
Was she right or what? Yeah, you vote she knows what she's talking about.
No, she doesn't. She's making it up.
She's making it up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Paradiddle. What is a paradiddle? It has para in it. It's no way, Jose.
Either way, she looked confident, didn't she?
Yes, very much. How
about you, Paul?
Richie?
What's that?
You get points for looking like you know what you're talking about?
You will get a point if you stump for sure. So we have one no.
Yeah.
Richie, what do you think?
Oh, no way. No way. No. But she did, I gotta say, like she went right into it.
Beautiful.
Without a taradiddle. It was beautiful, Julie.
Sort of setting the stage for everybody else, correct?
Yeah.
She didn't blink an eye. Anita, what do you think? Did Julie know what she was talking about? Anita? No. Thumbs down. Not at all. Okay. We can't hear you, Anita, so you might want to check on your...
No, I didn't. No, I didn't do that. Someone else did. So they.
Okay.
Anyway,
They just
bullshitting.
muted you back on. Okay. She was bullshitting. That's the word I wanted to hear. All right. That's the new name of this segment. Is it bullshit or not? Paul, what do you think?
Well, I couldn't believe it. I would have believed every single word she said. Now I don't believe anything she's ever going to say again. She was so believable. I just happen to know what taradiddle means. So I knew it was bullshit. Taradiddle is when you drive across country in a truck eating hamburgers and repeating.
The callback king. I think a point goes to Paul for that. Okay. So basically, Julia, I would love to say that you knew what you were talking about because you were brilliant, and the reason I chose this word first is because it does mean a lie or like a big fish lie. You taradiddle the story. You bring it out further and further.
But the paradiddle is an actual rudiment.
Yes.
There you go, Vince. There you go, Vince.
And I will
Is
demonstrate
it really?
if you can hear.
Don't make me Google it.
No, but it sounds like this. Right, left, right, left, left. So you get it going real fast. That's how it sounds. It's a paradiddle.
Yeah.
So it is a parrot. There is such thing as a paradiddle.
Yes.
Paradiddle, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Julia,
That I buy. That I
Julia,
buy.
you're brilliant, and I'm going to give
Very
you a
cool.
point just for doing knowing how to play the drums.
Thank you for all of that.
Okay, Anita, are you up for the task? You remind me of somebody who's well learned. You read a lot. You're smart. You know what you're talking about. So you actually should know what snickersnee means. Snickersnee,
Of course.
or what a snickersnee is.
That's when what it is. Yeah. Well, the snickersnee, it's a particle of speech that happens when you are actually pretending that you know something, but behind in your mind, you're laughing at the person. And so you're like, Snickers, you're like, yeah, right. And it can also be the inverse in what do you call it? The opposite. When you don't know what you're saying, but you know, it's sort of a flexible word that way, the snickersnee. And so it's very useful because you can be very duplicitous with it, and nobody knows which one it is. So that's the kind of
Duplicitous. What a great word.
And, of course, it's German. Yeah, it's great. I love it.
All right.
Use
You
it a
filled the
lot.
time. You gave a great definition of what a snickersnee is or could be. Julia, what are you thinking?
I think it's an article of clothing. I don't think she knows what the hell it is.
Are you looking it up right now?
No.
Oh, because you're reading something.
You are reading.
I'm looking at Anita.
Richie, what do you?
couldn't cut it with the Brady Bunch. You wouldn't be able to look at the boxes. I'm looking over at my friend Anita. Right.
Richie, what are you thinking? What about a snickersnee?
What about a snickersnee, or what about Anita?
Anita explaining what a snickersnee is.
I don't believe Anita for 1 minute. I'm sorry.
Do you have
very sweet and all, but I can't go with that at all.
Do you have an idea of what a snickersnee might be if you disagree with her?
Not at all.
You
Not.
don't. Okay, way to play the game, Richie. Now, Vince.
I don't care what I
Vince,
didn't know we were supposed to jump in on the other person. The rules are coming fast.
You just
Maybe
have to.
there ought to be a basic IQ test for playing this game, buddy.
You just have to. Yes, that's why you will be on it again, Julia. There you go. Because we need a certain lower element.
Oh,
Vince, there you go. Whoa! Oh, come on, I had to get that. Deserves a paradiddle. Okay. Vince, what are we thinking? A snickersnee?
No, I think it's something from the 18th century, like a scoundrel or something. And I don't. Sorry, Miss Anita, I'm going to have to say you were trying to fool us.
Again, she was real smooth though. Paul, what do you think?
I would have totally believed her had I not known what a snickersnee was.
Well, you know what? Yes, that actually could be true about what we just saw about Richie's pants. Yes. The definition: a long, dangerous knife.
Oh,
is that a snickersnee in your pants, or are you happy to see me?
That's exactly right.
Crocodile Dundee. Oh, that's
Which
a
brings-
snickersnee.
Which bring don't mind my snickersnee.
Well, that's a snickersnee.
Okay,
Right?
Richie, are we ready? Can you do an English accent?
No.
All right, well then, just try. Bumfuzzle. Because you've heard this word before. Bumfuzzle.
Bumfuzzle?
Yeah, you've heard that before. You know what that word is.
Yeah, that's easy. I didn't know you. Are you helping me out because it's my station?
Perhaps.
Bumfuzzle is a form of a mop. that it's a British word. That's why Buddy said, "Can you do it? Pass the bum puzzle." But it's a form of a mop, and you use it to clean increases. It's really cool. Like it flows out like not a mop, but what do you call with its different
A Swiffer.
a Swiffer, kind of like a Swiffer, but it has a retractable handle. You're able to pull it back and get it in like in between the stove and the refrigerator in the little crevices and things like that. Because and they go, so we use the bum fuzzle for that. You also could clean off fans with it. It helps a lot because everyone always gets the top, the part of the fan looking down. This goes above the fan. You get the blade on the other side of it because you bum fuzzle the fan, which is really important.
To bum fuzzle a fan, but that makes sense.
New Jersey, by the way.
We call it the duster thing, but
It's
I know
like
what you're saying.
duster, but you can wet it. You wet your bum fuzzle. When your bum fuzzle is wet, you really have something going there. You know what I'm saying? If you wet your bum fuzzle and your Snickersnee will never be the same. That's all I'm going to tell you.
And there you go. Swamp bum fuzzle. Everybody, again. Now, Richie could have known what it meant and decided to turn towards, I'm going to fake like I don't. But then he did like a quick, aha, I know what it is. How about it, Vince? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know Richie that well. I don't know. I think you may be right. I think he did know, and now he's trying to just throw the Swifter in there. So I think maybe he read it somewhere, like in Madame Bovary. It might be mentioned in Madame Bovary. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we get a yes on that one. That's very interesting. Okay. Julia, how about you?
I'm trying to get over the fact that picturing Richie reading Madame Bovary. First of all, that's right there is I'm bum puzzled over that one.
I picture him in a big chair with a pipe and the ascot with reading the book. With
Julia, I saw the porno version, Madame Ovary.
Wait, did you say
I don't think that's
did you say
Richie? I
Richie?
think it's a real screw up, is what I think it is.
Did you say Madame Ovary or Madame Over Me?
Oh.
Okay, Julia, what's your vote?
Now we're playing Can You Top This?
We have like 8 game shows going on at once. I know, it's amazing. What are you thinking, Julia? Yes or no?
I don't think he knows, but I think it means you screwed up. It's a big screw up.
Okay, Anita.
Yes. I don't think he knows. I think what it means is something that happens when you eat hamburgers and then have anal sex.
You get bum puzzle. Oh my gosh.
That's what Anita, that's what they said in the porn that I watched. Madame Ovary talks about that.
Madame Ovary. Over me.
Isn't there a comedy club in Boston, Palmer, Iowa?
No, that's Athens, Greece. Paul, what are we thinking?
I wouldn't believe them if I didn't know that a bum puzzle was actually an extinct bird that died out about in the late 1880s. They thought it was extinct, but actually they just discovered a bum puzzle in Newark, New Jersey.
And you can read all about it in Paul's new book. Yeah.
The Bun Fuzzle and You is what it's called.
That's your tooth.
Right. Well, Richie did not know what he was talking about, so I'm sorry, Vince. You are the only one that lost that round. A bum fuzzle is to be confused, perplexed, or flustered.
He had me bum fuzzled.
Maybe that should be the name of this show.
Bum puzzles. Yeah, that's a great name for it.
Who do we have left? Vince and Paul, is that correct?
Yeah.
So let's go to Vince. We'll leave Paul for last. Collie wobbles. You know that. Collie wobbles.
Yeah, oh yeah. This actually, I was just finished up The Crown. And they use this.
You're heading in the right direction. Yep.
Yeah, and because I just watched The Crown, and they speak in obviously they speak the Queen's English, and I actually have to put the subtitles on when I watch it. So when they say something or I know don't know something, I actually pause it, back it up, see what they said, and I Google it. That's how much
That's
time I
brilliant.
have on my
No, that's
hands
brilliant.
these days.
No, that's
And,
brilliant.
yeah,
Actually.
so this actually means it's like a chambermaid, like a slang term for chambermaid.
Get the
And-
collywobbles.
Right. So she was actually Prince Albert was not Prince Albert.
He was in a camp.
The Queen's wife, Prince Edward, was walking through to see the Queen, and she got in the way, and he called her that, and then so I was like, but it's actually a slang term for in England for someone who is a like a housekeeper or chambermaid, but it's not derogatory. It's just like a slang term. Like the fact that the prince used that was like kind of like he was on his way to talk to his mother about breaking up with Diana because she was cheating on him. So that's the slang term.
So collywobbles, ladies and gentlemen, from the King's English, meaning a slight to the chambermaid or butler. Wow. I'm impressed. Julia, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm not impressed because he had no idea what he was talking about. I think a collywobble is a drunken dog. That's what happens when a collie drinks too much. It's a collywobble.
Hey, Richie, do we still have time to keep moving?
Sure, whatever you want to do, buddy.
Okay, let's keep going. So that's a no from Julia. Paul, what are you thinking?
I would have believed them, but I know what a collywobble is. Yeah, it's a three-legged dog in Australia.
A three-legged dog in Australia.
Yeah,
A collywobble.
It's amazing how you know every word.
It's almost like
Anita,
they're right in front of you.
He's very learned.
the lower level, the sub level of this game is: does Paul really know what the word? Yes, Anita, to you. Does Vince really know what a collywobble is?
No, because a collywobbles is a disease. It's a disease that got thankfully extinguished with the advent of vitamin C, also known as scurvy. But back in the day, back in England, it's the collywobbles because your legs got so thin that you couldn't walk very well and on the streets.
Boy, that sounds real, doesn't
That
it?
sounds real.
Yeah.
How about you, Richie? Bring it home.
See, I do know what this is. There's a show on TNT called The Alienist. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
It takes place in the 1800s in Britain, and they're police and how they solved murders back then. And it's actually a police dog. It's the British term for a police dog back in that time, a collywobble. So I and the whole, once he said Prince Albert, I knew he was lost. And I want to thank you for wasting a minute of my life, Vince, with that.
I am going.
A police dog, a British police dog.
I am going to give.
I was in the right country.
You were in the right country, but I'm going to give Anita an extra point there because collywobble actually is a bellyache and is related to cholera. So she did come in close. It is a disease that can be cured by taking vitamins and better. So a collywobble, which is where they came up with cholera.
Excuse me, but dogs.
You know that?
What's that, Richie?
Dogs do carry diseases, and I think I deserve a point.
You and Paul can go after that because you both came up with a dog thing. And I never would have thought of collywobble because it's spelled Colly. So I would have never thought of it.
Paul and I never saw a spelling buddy until now.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
wait. I have a new book out called Love in the Time of Collywobble.
Oh, get out of my head, Paul. I was going to say. I said I'm just going to say I'm reading that right after Madame Bovary. God.
Oh, that's so funny. That's great.
Get out of my head, Paul. Get out of
Paul, since you know so much,
Yes.
and since you are an author, I think I heard somewhere that you wrote a book or whatever. I think it might have been a pamphlet. I'm going to give you the word that I do know you know this. Gardyloo. If you need me to spell it, I will, but you know what Gardyloo is.
Yeah. Can you put it in a sentence?
Look out. Here comes the Gardyloo.
Yeah. A Gardyloo is actually a repellent that it's the first repellent that people use to get off of to get away from ticks, to get ticks off them. The only problem was it attracted bees, so they wouldn't get ticks, but they often got stung by bees. So the Gardy-Loo just went back into being a kind of a horse tranquilizer.
Is that all you have to say?
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, I could make shit up if you want.
You could blow. You could bloviate. You could bloviate on it. You could pontificate or bloviate. No, we'll stop it there. Right, son of a bitch. You think you're so cocky? Look out! Here comes the Gardy-Loo. That actually was a clue, but anyway, Julia, what are you thinking? Does Paul know what he's talking about?
No. No, unequivocally no, and just for that, I want my money back for sure. No, just no. A Gardy-Loo is I don't know what it could be. Somebody that stood outside of a privy to make sure nobody came in
with a taradiddle. Richie, what are you thinking as he takes a drink? I'm such a bad host. I see him taking a drink and then I ask him a question.
Gardy-Loo is underwear, so I know it's a form of like a panty, an old school like pantalone.
So this is interesting because we can really get more points here if everyone tries to guess their own if they disagree with what Paul thinks. Vince, what do you think?
Gardy-Loo is a Spider-Man found in the Amazon. I saw it on Discovery Channel like 3 weeks ago.
A Spider-Man?
A spider. It's a poisonous spider. It's a poison. It's a Gardy-Loo. It's a poisonous spider about the size of a quarter, and it's super poisonous.
Spider-Man, you lose.
No. Well, that's how the Amazon people live in the Amazon. That's what they poison their arrows with. I saw it on Discovery Channel.
And if you get it stuck in your underwear, back to Richie.
Don't believe me.
Anita, does Paul know what a Gardy-Loo is?
No, he doesn't, because it's a fence. A garde-lou is a fence, and it comes from the French garde-lieu. Area.
Well, you're all wrong. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. So in Scotland, when they would dump the shit over the boats in the Marines, they would yell Gardy-Loo. So it literally means falling shit.
Okay.
In what language?
You're not making it up, buddy.
I'm not making this up. Anybody can Google and check me out if you don't believe me.
No, there's a spider that lives in that dung pile. No.
I don't give a clue about
When
this.
they put a fence around it. They put a fence around it because they're so full of shit.
And that dung landed on people and kept away ticks.
This was a close game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. And the word is, it's been a really close game, a nail biter, if you want to say, or certainly a snickersnee with a collie wobble and a Gardy-Loo. But we had fun. Paul, I'm sorry to say you didn't come in first, and neither did you, Julia. But Vince, no surprise either that you did not come in first. So it really was between Anita and Richie. But I have to say, Anita, with your bumfuzzle reference of it coming out of the bumfuzzle, and this one put you over the edge with your French impersonation of Gardy-Loo.
I have to give it to you.
Gardy-Loo. That you came over that put you over the finish line. So today's winner, ladies and gentlemen, Anita Wise.
Look at how mad Julia is. She left.
She's pissed off that she didn't win. This is why I told you guys about having Julia. She storms off the stage all the time.
If she doesn't get her way.
If she doesn't get her way, she goes, fine. Is she coming back? I don't want to say goodbye without her.
Buddy, she's off playing with her paradiddle.
Vince, was that a sign to me?
She was talking to the hand. She just went, I'm talking to the hand.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, should I get her back? She just texted me.
No. She went.
We have some serious Gardy-Loo happening.
I'm out.
Richie, I don't want to sign off without Julia, but should I just sign off? I don't know.
Buddy, I think this is tremendous. I think you're onto something. You need better guests.
Smarter guests, smarter.
Smarter guests, better words, and better activities. But this thing may hit.
And a different host.
And a different host. I was going to say that. And a different host.
No, I really love this, buddy. I had so much fun. I hope you guys did. I want to thank you.
A lot of
I'm
fun.
so glad Julia left so I could tell the three I liked how great it was to have.
Anita Wise, thank you so much for being with us. Paul Lyons, thank you so much for being with us. Vince Valentine, thank you so much. Had a lot of fun. Richie Byrne, thanks for this opportunity.
See you next Thursday at 3 o'clock.
To the lovely Julia Scotti. I hope you will all come back and we'll talk later. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
So long.
Bye-bye.